timeline zones, all the rest of it. I hope you're having a fabulous 8-8 day. So let's see. Sort a few of these out a sec. How is everybody? Who's here? Say hey. Let me know who you are. Speak up, my beautifuls. Speak up. How are we all, divine, beautiful beings here? And let's see what today's energies from the 8-8 portal are going to bring in. Actually, I don't know if you can see this here, my crystal ball. Somebody gave it to me, and it has like a platter at the bottom. And I'm not exactly... Hi, Jojo! And I don't know how to actually use it, but it has some beautiful inscriptions on the bottom on this plate. And the case in which it's held is it's like dragons and dinosaurs, and it's very mythological, creative. Oh, you've got a surprise for me today, Jojo. Oh, I like the sound of that. Happy 8-8, Rosie. Have you got another video, Jojo? Have you got another video for me to watch? You know how I like to go to sleep to your melodic playlist. Hey! Welcome, Mojo! Look at that! Hey, everybody please subscribe. Go give him a like to Mojo's Tarot. Our favourite hunk from the south. Still haven't... Oh, hello, Pokemon guy. Still haven't changed your name, no? Wow. Oh, well done, Jojo. Breaking out. Getting out there. Hey. Look at all of you lovelies up in here. I don't know if you know who Jojo is, but he is a mod on mine. Somebody that I've spoke to off and on through the tarot world. Met him through Miss Cindy for the last couple of years now. And he's been on the journey just as much as we. And he's opened up to his gift, which is part of the 8-8 portal. It's letting it out, letting it be seen. Congratulations. So proud of you, Jojo. So, let's give him some love. Let's show him some love. Let's show the big Jojo some love. The man from the south. If you want some of those southern vibes, go and see our Jojo over there. Righty ho, let's get into... You're more than welcome, Jojo. Oh, I've not seen anything. I haven't been on. I haven't been anywhere near Tarot Land for a couple of days. I've been doing a lot of private readings and stuff like that on the outside here because I'm kind of bedbound. The mouth from the south. Yeah. The muscle with the Brussels. Oh, yes. So let's see. Let's see what the universe has got in store here. Let's see what the 8-8 portal, the 8-8 sexy as fuck voice, Jojo. Look, it's fated. There you go, Jojo. It's fated. It was written in the stars. Fate, luck, and destiny was always with you. You just had to follow the guides. You had to follow your dreams, follow the flow, not try and control something. The fates, the arts of it, as above, so below, the magical being of the give and the flow. Jojo, you're in it. Let's see. The why. Are we asking the why? Sometimes it's not about the why. It's about why are we asking the why? To create stability, because it's a 4 card. There is no building. There is nothing around this. It's only foundations. And I'm going to take that one because it wanted to come. So one more. Here we go. Message in a bottle. Message in a bottle. Message in a bottle. Whoa. An old 80s band. Not sure what it's called. Never Ending Story came out in reverse. So although this is the ending of the never-ending story, so there is something that is happening with this 8-8 portal. You have to make the choice. Are you going to keep questioning something? If you can lay the fact that you may never know the answer to certain questions, then you can lay this never-ending story. If that's it, the police. And 999, the endings is here. Where, hey, there we go. That was the message. That was the message. So, if you can put to rest, why is this happened to me? The woeful why. If you've gone beyond that, then the never-ending story has gone to your, is past, which is a 10. You have passed something. You have finished something. But it's all depending on you. Asking why. Then you get the message in a bottle, the stalk. This could be a phone call, could be a text message, could be that you've just received the message from your guides. It was fated. Fate, luck and destiny is on your side here. You are at the point in your journey where knowing the why is irrelevant anymore. You just know that the ending to a story, to a situation, to a place in time is now over. And it's not dependent on the why. It is purely dependent on the knowing. The knowing. The messages that you've received, whether that be from spirit, from other people. I've had the amount of feedback I've had from past clients this past week. Met up with people and it was pure coincidence. Knocked somebody's door to pick something up and recognized the guy, and I'm looking thinking, I know your face, I know your face. And then this guy turns around and he said, do you recognize me? And I said, I do. And he went, I'm the one that you came and helped at the hospital. I was like, yes. The one day I was on Facebook, one of the times when I had it, and this guy was crying out for help, saying how he wanted to kill himself and nobody understands what mental health is and all the rest of it. I never knew this guy. And I got in my car and I drove up there, got him my coffee. We went to the shop, I got him my sausage roll. And I just sat with this guy for about an hour, 2 hours until the mental health team could come. Because they were going to section him. He was begging to be sectioned before he killed himself. And I sat with him. And we just chatted. And I gave him some kind of information and inside look from my perspective on what I had to go through. And the next day he messaged me and he said, I didn't need to go to the mental team. I didn't ask to be sectioned. I think all I needed was somebody to listen, somebody to understand. Not somebody to try and tell me, but somebody just to hear. You heard me, I felt heard. We met up a couple of times, very platonic on the healing of things. I don't mix business with pleasure on that side of things. And we went for breakfast and we had a great bond. I seen him a couple of years back and he jumped out this taxi with all his friends, very young, like guy compared to me. And he jumped over to me and embraced me and he looked at the guy that I was with, the one that is my flame, whatever you want to call him, my twin here. And he looked at him and he said, this woman saved my life. And he disappeared and I'd not seen him. And then I knocked on this door a couple of days ago, picking up something. And he was there. And he went, I'm that guy. You know, he's put weight on. He's now got a baby. He's settled. And you know, the overwhelming feeling of, in that moment of just doing something, just because I felt like I had to. I've had many a times, but this is the most recent, the culmination of it all. And it's just a beautiful feeling. And you know, in that moment, I know why I'm here. I know what I do. I know why I stand out against the crowd. I know why I stick up for the underdog. I know why I had to experience what I did. And it wasn't necessarily for me. It's for me to have non-judgment, to understand that sometimes this is how it works, and to give somebody that open love. This is kind of how it is. Stop asking the why you went through this. The second you stop asking why did it have to happen to me, you will suddenly realize that you are the light seer, the light giver, the person who is the message, who are delivering this message to people. You are chosen. The fates have worked within you and within your energy and led you down a path that they knew you wouldn't question who you were, eventually to the point that you became the light, and you would become the message giver. You would become the message giver. And this is almost to me, how it's happened. So let's see. Bottom of the deck, the Emperor. Before we start, I've seen it, so I'm going to pull it. The Emperor, the all-knowing. So somebody who didn't follow their ego, somebody who didn't follow the crowd, somebody who didn't listen when other people negated what the situation should have been. You followed your own path. You done your own thing. You can go your own way. Go your own way. Oh, that was a bit out of tune, but we go. And that is the thing. You went your own way. And by going your way, you've set path and precedence for other people. You're shining a light down that dark path that other people are stepping into the same steps without even realizing. Queen of Water. You're empathetic, you're patient, you're loving. Relationships develop to a whole new level. Trust your intuition. Care for yourself and others. You understand now. Your intuition led you here to where you are. This empathic world, this world of opening up, the spirituality of where you've been and why you had to go through what you've done. The Queen of Cups, she is the gifted of the empaths. She is the mother of intuition, and you are embracing and embodying that energy right now. And that is what the fates, this is why you was chosen. This is why 17 is the fates card. As above, so below. You was chose to walk the path. So now that you're on the other side of it, you are helping guide other people through this path, and you're doing it in the Queen of Water energy. And this is going to bring you to a whole new level of your own self. And because you're doing it selflessly for others, something is going to come in, because the relationships develop on a new level for you also. So this is you understanding the why. Oh, now we got another 2. Middle of the deck is 2 here. 9 of Fire. Don't give up. Protect what you have created. Have the courage and believe in yourself. You're protecting your energy to the maximum here. You are not allowing other people's opinions, narrow-mindedness take you out of the element of, this is my passion. I know what I'm doing. I don't really care if you think I'm crazy. I don't care if people think he's a bit risky going to meet that guy in the middle of a hospital when he's about to kill himself. You don't know what could have happened. Well, I've been there. What happens if there's nobody there? All these lost souls will just go to where? Go where? Go do what? And I'm here. 7 of Water. 7, sorry, my phone froze. 7 of Water. A complex decision. The need to do some research. Stop procrastinating. So you might have this feeling of really wanting to branch out, i.e. JoJo inspiration here, opening up a channel. And I read a quote this morning, and it said, it might not be... No, what did something along the lines of, just because everybody's not watching, just because everybody's not congratulating, just because you haven't got the likes and the attention, doesn't mean your message is not heard. Sometimes all it needs is time and perseverance, and one day it will happen. And this is very much the energy of kind of how I can feel sometimes about my channel. I want to put so much in. I've been doing it now for 2 or 3 years. I've got over 300 videos on there, and I'm grateful for my loyal little collective that shows up for me and helps me along my journey, helping them see the light and feeling the light. And sometimes you look and you think, why aren't I, or I have been in the energy in the past, why aren't I making the big numbers, why aren't I getting the big likes? To realize I'm not here for the masses. I'm here for the ones who are connected and who are here to listen. The only people that tune into the little channels are really waiting for the message. The big ones, the big massive ones, are like the big industry, like the pharmaceuticals. They are like the JD Sports. They are for the masses, so they can kind of give you, everybody, a little bit of something. Now you go to a boutique and it's a one-off brand. It's a one-off here. It's I'm not your cup of tea, but I'm definitely your tequila sunrise. This is how, Rosie or Joe. Okay, there you go. So when you realize it's the quality of your message that you're delivering to a quality of people who are on the same vibration, I could not be aligned to all those people in thousands and hundreds of thousands or millions, like most of the readers that are out here. Because my message is so unique. It is heard, not just listened to. And I'm not going to feed you something that you want to hear. I'm going to feed you something that comes from my soul. And to be able to hear that, you have to be aligned to me. And I'm happy with what I've got. I've accepted who I am. And I love what that has brought in. So let's see. The message in the bottle. The messenger, what I've found so far, is you. You are the messenger. What have we got here? Look, strength, Leo portal, the 8, 11, standing in your own self, 11. Oh my freaking days. Yes. The great inner strength, the releasing of the harsh judgments of yourself, forgiving and forgiveness and compassion to all. This is why you are the messenger, because you have that compassion. You have that forgiveness of the own path that you had yourself. Your objective with the Queen of Air, this is the Aquarius. Look, this is the Aquarius energy here, the Queen of Air. You have objective decision making. You're clearing away everything that no longer serves you. You've seen the humor in the situation. You're really coming out there. You understand in the past you made unwise choices, but that is part of your journey. So rather than questioning now, why did I make those? So what did I learn from that? Not why did I did that? Why was I there? Why did my past have to bring me there? It's very much, this is personal inner growth here. This is somebody really looking in and saying everything that has come to me over the last few weeks with this retrograde energy, and especially today, there is that the resurgence of something. A resurgence of something that feels quite dramatically enhanced on a spiritual level. Oh, well, thank you, Rosie. Right, let's see. Let's get a couple of these cards. I'm not sure what they're called. Forgot them completely, but we're going to have a few. Let's see. Give me some inspiration from these Archangel cards. I think they're kind of like mantra cards, if that's what you want to call them. Okay, we've got 3. I am love and miracles are natural. I create mindful moments throughout my day, reminding myself of who I am. The presence of love will always cast out fear. This is where you're working from now. I am a spirit having a human experience, and I'm here to get closer to love. You are realizing that no matter what, it's not about conditional love. It's not about judgmental love. It's just about love of all. And that doesn't mean you can't protect yourself against the dark side of things or whatever might be going on that case. But it is very much, it's all out of love, purely and simply all out of love, whether that is love for yourself. You understand, I have to love me the way nobody did. So when I see somebody screaming out in agony and pain, I have to share that love that I wish somebody to give them to me and give it to somebody else. You become the messenger rather than the message in the bottle. You are the messenger delivering that message that you didn't have delivered to you, that bypassed you. Final card in this section, please. Final card in this section, please. Final card. Boundaries. All learned with boundaries. Boundaries are what got you here. Boundaries are what you didn't have to protect you. And this is what it is. This is what's happening. We are here to create boundaries to protect ourselves because we understand that in the past. So you want to know the why? After not wanting to know the why, there is the why. Why did this happen in my past? Lack of boundaries. Why did I ever fall for somebody who treated me so badly? Lack of boundaries. Why with my parents, my friends, jobs, on all the situations that I've ever put myself in hurt me? Boundaries. You now have a glow around you, and there's the full moon. Look here. We have the boundaries that have come into play. We know how to install and really push those boundaries for the protection of our own oneself. And because of it, we are now in the element of being able to be the teacher. This is where the student becomes the teacher. And we have to now shine our light. So please, I hope all congratulate Jojo for me while we are here. You are a sovereign being. Your sovereignty is to create something that you can give back. It is. And it's one of the best lessons that I ever had. The Queen of the Moon with your sovereignty. Bottom of the deck on this one, Ace of Cups. You learn self-love. That's where it starts. When you really love yourself. Emperor, look. Bottom of the deck on these two. I'm just putting these ones away. Emperor. You stood in your own power. And you work from self-love. You know your sovereignty. You know where your boundaries are. You're not allowing, and this is what this is the time for you to teach this forward, pass it forward, pay it forward. The time is now. I will hopefully come back and do another one later on. I want to try and do a twin flame, and maybe if I can a just a singles what's coming in for me reading. I've got to go because the battery is going to die, and hopefully I will see you all in the next one. Give me a couple of hours because I need to charge the phone and go and pick up my son some trainers, and I shall be back. Jojo, I will need to find your channel. I'm going to subscribe. If somebody can even tag me in one of his videos, that would be absolutely fantastic. I want everybody to share that love. The light has now passed on to a section of the collective who has picked up enough to be able to share their light the way that they found within us, and we all need to band together here and show that love and gratitude. As much as it's going to be a scary road, especially in the beginning, because it is a bit nerve-wracking, it is scary, but there we go. This is how it works. We pay it forward and we get it back in other ways. There was us in 2111, so there's the 11111, and we're going to leave it there. I will hopefully see you soon. Lots of love, light and blessings, and happy Lionsgate. Can we hear it roar? See you later.